In this example, we are going to see the implications of using the this operator in Java. So the this operator is one of the most easily confused constructs that we normally use on a day-to-day basis while we work in Java. So this example will show you few nuances as to what you need to do and what you shouldn't be doing if you want to use the this operator effectively while coding. So without any further delay, let us quickly see this example. So in this example, what we are going to notice is this is again a standard class and it has standard fields, 3 fields to be exact. And then we come to this constructor. Now in this constructor, we are passing these parameters. So alert message is for this one, warning icon for this, and show cancel button is for this data member. So this should ideally add all these data to the actual object that we are trying to create out of this class. But there are few caveats, such as we have a same named local variable within the constructor. So we have the same variable name in the class field and we have a local variable of the same name. So how are we going to use the this operator? So this operator refers to the current object that is associated with this class that you're trying to create out of this class, right? So when you do this dot alert message, that means the current object which is being referred to, the alert message of that object. So when you do this dot alert message equals to this, so the data which is present in this one gets assigned to the object field alert message. Now there is a subtle difference. Now let's say I do the same operation without the this keyword. So let's say I have this show cancel button, and there is a field called show cancel button at the class level as well. So what I do, show cancel button equals show cancel button. So what this does basically is it assigns the same value to the same parameter. So basically this does nothing useful. This is quite meaningless, but this is possible. So this statement should not be confused with the assignment statement which we see above. So this is different. Here the value goes actually into the object that we are trying to create. But here this show cancel button value does not make its way to this field. Next, if we come and try to assign this warning icon, which is present at the class level and also we have the at the local level. So as per the scope, this value is going to be assigned to the local uh, local string that we have. So this warning icons data is also not going to be populated in the object. It is going to be populated within the local variable that we have defined in this constructor. Now what about function calls? The methods that we have, the behaviors that we have in a class. So within the constructor, if you call a particular method, let's say this call me method, which basically prints out the object reference, what this does is if you explicitly call it using this dot call me, it will still print the object reference. And if you don't call this without, if you don't call this with this, then also it is implicitly going to pass the this reference and you are going to get the same value. So there is a subtle difference of how we are accessing the class fields and how we are accessing the methods of this class. So now let me run this code. If we run this code, what you're going to notice is since in this constructor we have this call me method invoked twice, we get the same object, same data printed twice. And it is exactly the same value. Now, if you notice that when we print out the values of the object here, the actual values when we instantiate one object of this class, right? So only the alert message gets populated successfully because this dot alert message was used to assign this value to the object. But when we come to the warning, when we try to print out the warning fields content, what we see is it is null because the warning assignment which happened here, that happened to the local variable and not to the object field. Same with the show cancel button. In the show cancel button, we did a meaningless thing, that is, we assigned the parameter to itself, and that value never made its way to the object field here. So that's why it has the default value of a boolean, which is false.